Hi everyone, and welcome to round 9, season 2 of Stay at Home Quiz. Tonight we've got an animals special quiz for you. We'll have 36 questions across 6 different rounds. Hopefully lots of clever, fun players playing together. I can already see that Clodicay has joined. Clodicay, always number 1, always first to join. Hi Clodicay. Very nice. So last week was the first week where we had the top 5 players were all from one team, all from Team Chew or Family Chew. So congratulations to Team Chew there. Really something exceptional there. Maybe it's a benefit of sharing answers between the team, but I guess there's nothing against that. If we're playing together as a team, maybe that's even encouraged. I think actually I need to clean my glasses a little bit. A little bit foggy. Yeah. Later on in the quiz, we have these word cloud poll questions. I'm going to be asking you in one of them what improvements you think we can make, or what ideas you maybe have to improve Stay at Home Quiz. So I encourage you to think about that now, and then we can actually review that on the poll question. I'd be really happy to see your ideas on what you think we can do better. But yeah, tonight we've got an animal special. First time we've done an animal special, so we'll see how that goes. Could be quite interesting. Good evening. Perfect. So here we see the second player joining. It's from our newest team, Scandinavian Leather. Nice abbreviation there. Don Askvais from Scandinavian Leather, and Bobas Kotka. Bobas, I think, are you also from Scandinavian Leather? I've just been cleaning just one lens of my glasses all that time. Obviously not concentrating. So another joiner from Team Ruffle, Marty from Team Ruffle. Nice to see you back. Also Don Askvais, nice to see you back as well, and Bobas Kotka. So also Hans from Scandinavian Leather, and Dark One. Oh, Das Dark One from Scandinavian Leather. Really nice to see you guys coming back. Let's see if you can pick up some more league points and make some more upsets like last week. Harmonia, the highest finisher from Scandinavian Leather last week. Welcome back as well. Esther from Scandinavian Leather. Let's go and have a look at... Let me put my glasses back on, see if that's improved anything. Oh my word, everything is so shiny and bright now. That's incredible. Zara from Team Scandinavian Leather. Wow, there's a lot of you this week. That's impressive. Well done, guys. Very nice. We've never had and Håkon from Scandinavian Leather. Welcome back as well. Some really nice avatars this week. We don't currently have any limits on the number of people in a team, because I think the maximum we've ever had is 7, but I would say probably 10 I think is going to be the limit that we would ever want on one team. But if we get to that stage, then that's a really good problem to have, because large groups of people playing together, it's a fantastic thing. We're going to get the quiz started proper in about 12 minutes time, so we've got plenty of time to fix yourselves a drink, get yourselves a snack, take a short comfort break maybe, and then make yourself comfortable. take a look at the league standings. So we have leading the championships, we have Sophie Chu on 128 points, playing all 8 quizzes. Alice Chu on 117 points, also playing all 8 quizzes and winning the fastest finger bonus point each week apart from one. So that's 7 bonus points that Alice has won there. So basically, yeah, taking from 110 to 117. Third place, we've got Lone Wolf, who's played 7 quizzes. Fourth place, Kitty Chu on 77 points. Buttertown Juice on 64 points. Quite a big gap. Big gaps now up to the lead, but we're still not halfway through the season, so there's still plenty of time to make up league points and catch. In 6th place, Clona K from Team Ruffle on 52 points, also playing all 8 quizzes. 7th place, Richard Chu on 34 points, also playing all 8 quizzes. Marty from Team Ruffle on 33 points, Scout Chu on 30 points in 9th, and in the final place in the top 10 is Heck Juice with 29 points. Let's take a quick look at some other memorable mentions here. So we can see from last week, new players were Harmonia, Håkan, Esther. So getting 8, 12, 14 league points for Scandinavian Leather there. But yeah, Kitty Hawks was in the top 10, has now dropped down into 12th. Just a few league points needed to pop Kitty Hawks back into the top 10. Actually, I'd like to make a big shout out to Kitty Hawks. Oh, here she is. Kitty Hawks has joined. Thanks so much for mentioning about the starting time tonight. With the clocks going back last night, I think it was in the UK as well as in Europe, there was a bit of confusion about the time, so I'd originally said 1800 UTC, which in fact it is not anymore. It's now going to be from 1900 UTC, it's now 1920 UTC, which is the same basically as GMT or Greenwich Mean Time, which is UK time right now, and 2000 hours Central European time. So we've got lots of people joining and then it seems leaving at the same time. Juno from Team Ruffle has joined as well. Welcome back, Juno. Just a piece of advice to anyone who, if your application freezes, the device that you're using to answer the questions, then just refresh it or reload the page. That should solve all of your issues. We're going to make a slight change to previous weeks. We're going to make the time you've got to answer questions just a little bit shorter, or actually in some cases quite a bit shorter. So we will have 20 seconds for normal questions and 8 seconds in the rapid fire round. So hopefully it's not going to be too fast and hopefully you're all going to be able to keep up. But you should, as with AHA Slides, you can see all the questions on your device, so it shouldn't really cause issues, but we'll see how that goes. Let me just go back to the the league table, so we can see that Nicole and Zuzi from Samoroshchi not far off a top 10 position. Dominika also from Samoroshchi. Then we've got Johnny Sazka, played for 1 quiz, and Rento Conti, both scoring league points that week but not returning. I wonder if they'll ever come back. And who else have we got? Yeah, they're all the league points we've had so far. So let's check the team league table. So we can see, yeah, Family Chu well out in the lead on 386 league points, 7 people in the team. Team Ruffle in second place with 109 league points, with 4 members in the team. Team Juice with 93 league points, just 2 people making up that team. Samaroshji with 7 people in the team on 85 points in 4th. But not playing quite as regularly as they did last season. And Scandinavian Leather in 5th place, newly started last week with 14 league points already. It won't take long to catch up because league points every week, there are 25 league points for 1st, 18 for 2nd, 15 for 3rd, and then all the other positions down to 10th, where there is 1 league point and an additional league point for the fastest finger of the week. And that is the fastest answered question of the week will get 1 additional bonus league point for you and your team. So that's quite exciting. As I was saying earlier on in the stream, later on I'm going to have a poll, like a word cloud question, and you will be able to I'm basically asking you guys for suggestions, for improvements, for ideas of what you would like, or what you think doesn't work well. It's whatever you think, and it won't be a time limited poll, but yeah, and you can have as many answers as you want. And I'd just like to know anything that you think we can do better or we should stop doing. Just so think about it now, and it will come up near the end of the quiz. We're going to get things kicked off in 5 minutes from now. I can see now Team Chew is starting to join. Richard Chew, welcome Richard. Kitty Chew, welcome. I was saying at the top of the show that it was pretty amazing last week. I think it's the first time we've had the top 5 places all filled by 1 team. So Team Chew members getting 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, which was pretty amazing. So well done to Team Chew, a fantastic result last week, as is represented in the league table. If you enjoy in the team league table, if you're enjoying tonight's quiz and you haven't done already, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/StayAtHomeQuiz. We'd really appreciate a like or a like of our page there. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you can share our posts with your friends and try and encourage more people to come and play, because that's the most important thing for us, is that people come along and play the quiz with us. I'm just going to show you quickly our web page. It's very basic still, but hopefully we're going to do some improvements to the website soon. I'm just going to read this to you. So Stay at Home Quiz brings live streamed quizzes to your living room. Stay at Home Quiz has no paywall and no subscriptions. We rely on people like you to support our free and fun entertainment. Support Stay at Home Quiz by making a one-off donation. Thank you as ever for your support. So no obligation to pay, but any donations are extremely well appreciated. You can enter your details here. You can pay by credit card or by PayPal. It's all secured, and there's no so it's a proper payment gate. Also, up from our webpage, you can look at our old videos. You've got links to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and the donate page. We're going to be looking for, in your suggestions, you can also suggest what you would like to see on our webpage as well. There's maybe some additional things you would like there. So 12 players in so far. We have 3 minutes till we get this thing kicked off. Who else have we had join? Juno Ruffle. Hi Juno, nice to see you back. Always nice to see Juno Ruffle joining, and sometimes starts the quizzes very well and is up in the lead. I really like to see that as well. keep going. And yeah, I'm sure it'll all be great. Looks like we've got a new player here, Goats in a Boat. So welcome, Goats in a Boat. I hope you do well this evening. Alice Chu has also joined. 16 players are available or looking on the quiz. We have 13 players currently in, with just 2 minutes till we get things kicked off. And what's everyone been up to this week? I can tell you what I've been up to. So I have a MIDI controller or a keyboard, like a piano keyboard, that I've managed to set up with my computer. So now I can start to play with some music and sounds, not during the quiz. Maybe one day in the future I might bring in more music and things like that while we play. And also I was cleaning my actual keyboard. I was doing that yesterday, my typing keyboard. Those things get a little bit messy over time. So I have a mechanical keyboard, and I actually had to build a special tool for removing the keys. Pretty easy, just made from some paper clips and a pair of pliers. Quite proud of myself with that one. Okay guys, we're going to get this quiz kicked off now, so I'll see you in just a moment. So in case you haven't managed to join yet, if you're watching and want to play along in the quiz, we're going to start with some test questions, so there's still time to join. If you want to join, just go to ahaslides.com/beasts and you will be able to play along. We've got an animals special quiz tonight. We've already got a question here. Harmonia is asking, how are you? Harmonia, I am doing absolutely wonderfully. Thank you so much for asking. It's a very nice question. What kind of drink do I like? I like the same drink I have each week, which is apricot brandy aged in an oak cask. Delicious. So, and we'll be asking later. Dobry. Dobry means good in Czech, to anyone who doesn't know. We'll be asking you guys what you're drinking as well shortly. So let's get kicked off with the first test question. What is the largest animal on planet Earth? Is it the aardvark? Is it the blue whale? Is it the elephant? Or is it the polar bear? So no points available here. This is just a test question. Should be quite easy. I think everybody knows the answer to that, and you did 14 correct answers. Well done. Second test question. Choose the picture of a cat. So you can see two pictures on your screen. You need to choose the one that's the picture of a cat, which I think humans can do a lot better than computers can for now. Probably in the future, computers will do that even better than us humans as well. But we're animals too, right? Or some might even disagree with that. What do you call a pig that does karate? This is obviously a joke. It's the final test question, no points available. What do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop. Okay, oink, fimpum, karate pig, good one, good guess, and some other answers, I can't see them. So, if you want to protect your your name, let's say, and not have other people impersonating you, or if you want to add your team details, you can do it on this question here. Your details will not be shown on screen, and you're able to enter them now. While you're doing that, I'm going to look at your questions. So that's right, man. I think Dastark1 was commenting about that. Yeah, Dobry means good in Czech. Håkon says VS. I can't mark it as answered. That's rather interesting. Interesting. VSOP. Oh my word, I don't. Can someone tell me what VSOP means? Håkon, I'm so sorry. Alice Chu says, looking forward to the quiz this week. Excited to win fastest finger first. I'm sure you are, Alice. I'm sure others are trying to beat you, but your finger is just that little bit faster. And congratulations on the win from last week, your first win. So very, very well done. I wonder whether I'll have any competition this week. Lone Wolf has been very close in the previous weeks. Somebody let me know what VSOP means, please. And I can now get rid of that's right, man. So anyway, Dastark1, thanks for that. And Håkon, somebody help me with what VSOP means, please. Or is it too rude? We're going to get the scoring works that you get points for correct answers. You get no points for incorrect answers. For a correct answer, and you get more points for answering the question quickly and less points for answering the question slowly. If you answer the question at the very first moment, you'll get a maximum of 1,000 points. If you answer it at the very last second, you'll get a minimum of 400 points. So still 400 points for the slowest possible correct answer. Ah, VSOP is brandy. Yes. No, it's not VSOP. It's basically apricot brandy, which is like homemade here in Czech, and then aged in an oak cask in my cellar. I think I have like 20 litres of it down there. Am I nervous? I am a little bit nervous, but I'm more nervous for you guys. I'm wondering whether the questions are going to be too hard, too easy. We'll see. As usual, we're going to get kicked off with round one, naturally, and round one, as tradition dictates, is current events. First current event question is, this week a snake was brought into a woman's home by her cat. What was unusual about this snake? I think it was in America. I think it was in Florida. What was unusual about this snake? Does anybody know? 9 of you got it correct. Yep, this snake had 2 heads. The 2-headed snake. I thought that was just the stuff of myths. Apparently not. Håkon was the fastest. Kitty Hawks was the second fastest. Alice Chu, third fastest. Sophie Chu, fourth fastest. Equal, exactly, with Hans from Scandinavian Leather. But many, many correct answers there. Really well done. Second question in round one in our animal special is, reported on during this week and now a 9-month-old animal, what type of pet has a woman in Iowa, USA, had cloned? Is it a cat, a dog, a ferret, a parrot, or a rabbit? If you could clone one of your pets, what pet would you clone? That's not a question, but I think I know which of my pets I would clone. The cat is the correct answer. It could have been any of those, but yep, a lady has had her cat cloned. Alice, Sophie, Kitty, and Richard Chu making up the top 4 places. Juno Roffel in 5th. Håkon dropping down to 6th. Question number 3. This week, a famous animal called Fungi has gone missing, and there is a large-scale search for him. What type of animal is Fungi? 3 correct answers. Fungi is a dolphin. And apparently fungi has been in the harbour at Dingle Bay. I think it's on the west coast of Ireland, or maybe the east coast, I'm not sure. Well, maybe someone else knows where Dingle Bay is. And fungi's been there since 1983. So quite a shock that fungi's gone missing. Kitty Hawks and Lone Wolf both getting that correct. Lone Wolf's come out of nowhere. Welcome, Lone Wolf. Nice to see you. So the 4th question now. A few weeks back, a zookeeper was mauled by an animal in Madrid Zoo. What type of animal was it? Was it a bear? Was it a gorilla? Was it a lion or a tiger? What type of animal would you least like to be mauled by out of these? Oh dear. Quite a horrible thought. But what was the correct answer? 12 correct answers. It was a gorilla. I think she survived at the time. Many broken bones and lacerations and things. I'm not sure if she survived actually. Well, she was alive in the source where I got the information from, but that was a few weeks back, so I don't know how she's faring now. Lone Wolf is now in first place. Sophie Chu in second. Alice Chu in third. Kitty Hawks in fourth. Kitty Chu in 5th. Fantastic. Final question in our current events round coming up. True or false? On November the 4th each year, World Animal Day is celebrated. Is that true or false? True or false? You decide. Well, decide what you think and I'll tell you what is the truth about this question. Or it looks like everybody's answered. All questions are in. Or all answers are in. It was false. World Animal Day is on October the 4th. So we've already had it this year. So if you were clued in, you probably would have known we've already had it this year. And isn't it Francis of Assisi or something like that? It's the same day as Francis of Assisi or something's day. I think that's who it is. Maybe someone else would be able to correct me if I'm wrong. Lone Wolf still in the lead, just very slightly ahead of Alice Chu and Sophie Chu. Not much in it there. Then a little bit back we have Kitty Chu and Richard Chu. Kitty Hawks in 6th. Harmonia from Scandinavian Leather in 7th. Juno from Team Ruffle in 8th. Clodacay from Team Ruffle in 9th. And making up the top 10 is Håkon from Scandinavian Leather in 10th. Let's just see. Esther still to get off the mark, but Hans has a correct answer, and Goats in the Boat also has a correct answer now and is off the mark. So round 2. So, oops. You've probably seen this one, so we'll see what, let's see what you say about the sounds here. Listen carefully. You've got to identify, well, you've got to listen very carefully. Oh. Okay. So which animal did you just hear? Looks like this might be a bit easier than the first one's going to be a little bit easier than the rest, it seems. While I get my SHIT together. So in answer to Alice's question, I do have a pet. We have two. We have two dogs, little Italian greyhounds, one called Roger and one called Voltaire. So somebody's written hippo but spelt it incorrectly. We have various, I had various spellings for hippo, or I think it's hippo, hippopotamus, or the Latin name for it. Let's see how everyone's done. Yep, everyone's got that one. Okay, I'm going to already bring in the cover because that was failing me on that last one. And let's have a listen to this. Okay, that's enough of that. So, the question is, what animal did you just hear? Sometimes with the, so normally on this, at this stage in the quiz, we would have a music round. But as we've got an animal week, I've gone for a animal sounds. The correct answer was a European robin. Only three, or Robin would have got it for you. Only three correct answers. Sophie, Alice and Richard all getting that correct. Yeah, because when we have the music rounds, sometimes when it's just playing the music, it's a little bit easier, I think, because I think it seems, well, I think it's possible to identify using apps and things, so I'm trying to find more inventive ways to use the audio round. So if you have suggestions for that as well in the improvement section, that would be much appreciated. Okay, I'm going to bring in another cover. And let's listen to
LNS catalog number 96255.
Obviously that's a human, you don't need to listen to that. God, that's horrible. Okay, I think that's enough of that. So guys, were you listening carefully, and can you identify what animal you were just listening to? Also for this, these questions, I put in the English names, the Latin names and the Czech names as well. So if you don't know what it is in English or Latin, or then you've got always Czech as well. 5 correct answers. It was a camel. So if you ever want to make yourself feel sick, probably just go and watch a camel eat. Håkon has got that correct. Very nice, Håkon. See who else got? Looks like Scandinavian leather were hot on that question. Oh yes, well done. Let me remember to bring in the cover. And let's listen again. So this one's very short and I'm going to replay it a few times. I'll play it 3 times for you. Last time. Oh, so were you listening carefully? So what animal do you think you just heard then? Almost all answers in now. Wild turkey, yep, it was a turkey. 13 correct answers there. A lot of you getting that correct. Alice Chew 1 point faster than Lone Wolf there. Lone Wolf and Alice Chew seem to be the fastest fingers, but Alice Chew always pipping Lone Wolf to the fastest finger award. We're now going to come up with, have the final question in this, and we're going to hear this again 3 times. Second time. And the final time. Oop. So there we go. So again, what animal have you just heard? Looks like only one of these was enough to turn your stomach. The rest were all quite normal. That camel was horrific though, wasn't it? Oh dear. I hope I haven't offended anyone who has a pet camel. So a hawk was the correct answer. But I think there were other answers that you could have had. Yeah, someone said peacock, macaw, seagull, rook. Alice Chew with a very fast answer there. A lot of correct answers, only 4 incorrect answers. Anyway, that's the end of round 2. Alice Chew leading, Sophie Chew in second, Lone Wolf in third, Richard Chew in fourth, Kitty Chew in fifth, Håkon from Team Scandinavian Leather in 6th, Harmonia from Scandinavian Leather in 7th, Das Dark One in 8th, Sarah from Scandinavian Leather in 9th, and Goats in a Boat, the new joiner, in 10th. Good progress from Goats in a Boat. Round 3. Oh no, before round 3. If you could, which animal would you most like to be? I'll look at questions on the next slide after we've got this. Someone wants to be a sloth, a raven, a llama, a cat, penguin. No, I wonder why he said that. Doggy Pop. I would like to be Doggy Pop too. How did you know? I want to be Doggy Pop. Rabbit. Raven. My sister already is one. Oh my word. I wonder who said that and who is your sister. Platypus. Fimpen. Oh, I saw that somebody wrote Fimpen before. What is a Fimpen? Seagull. Reindeer. Oh, hyena. I love hyenas. Hyenas just, yeah, I love that they have 0 waste. Eagle. Eagle would be fantastic. A common ant. How very rudimentary. Very nice. Quick look at the questions. Where are you from? Håkon's asking. I am from the United Kingdom. Das Dark One says, What is the theme today? Harmonia is asking what's the theme. Harmonia, it's an animals special. If you like animals, and then you're in the right place. Can we see your dogs next week? Alice, I'll post them on our Facebook page and you can have a look, or you can follow me personally on my Facebook page, or you can check my dogs on Instagram, #RogAndVolt, ROGANDWOLT. What is Fimpen exactly? What is Fimpen? And Hans is asking the same thing. Everybody agrees. What is Fimpen? Alice Chew says, yay. When you last have a haircut? If you're asking me, it was this morning. Still, we don't know what Fimpen means. I'm going to leave it there till we have an answer. Favourite movie? I don't know what you mean. Håkon, favourite movies? It's not for now. Let's move on to round 3. Round 3 is the round that you voted for last week, guys. It's mammals. Everybody loves mammals. I'll do questions at the end of the round. So question number 1 in the mammals round is, mammals are divided into 3 subclasses based on reproductive techniques. The subclasses are monotremes, marsupials, and what is the third? So mammals are divided into 3 subclasses based on their reproductive techniques. The 3 subclasses are monotremes, marsupials, and placentals. So I'm not 100% sure what a monotreme is, but a placental is where we have I guess a placenta, the baby grows in a placenta. A marsupial is where they go in the, I think it's, they have a pouch. What's that done at the top? Looks like that's a strong one there for Sophie Chew, Richard Chew and Kitty Chew. Very nice. Next question. Select all of the following animals that are mammals. Some points are awarded for partially correct as long as no wrong answers are selected. So select all of the following animals that are mammals. So I think you'll, yeah, if you get some correct, you'll get some points. If you get it all correct, you'll get all the points. Yep, all of these are mammals. The manatee, the platypus, the pangolin and the star-nosed mole are all mammals. Fantastic stuff. I would have done a question about one that isn't. It's basically a trick question because anything that's not a mammal, it's so easy to see because it's a fish or a bird or something. Lone wolf with the correct answer there. And 727 points, so it looks like Lone Wolf maybe got all of those correct. Did anybody else get all the points? I think maybe Lone Wolf was the only one who went for it all. So well done, Lone Wolf. And well done to all of you who got some points on that question. Third question in the mammals round coming up. Which part of the brain is present only in mammals? So if there's any neurosurgeons, brain surgeons out there, then I'm sure you'll know this. But yeah, see, what part of the brain is present only in mammals? And this is actually part of the classification. Oh, it's not the hippocampus. Cortex. I'm sure I had... Anyway, it was the neocortex. There's various names for that. I think I even had it in Czech, Latin, all different answers. No one's got that. Anyway, it's part of the classification of a mammal. I think it has to have nipples or feeds with milk and that part of the brain. Interesting, no one got that though. So let's move to the next question. I think this is question 4 in the mammals round. Which acronym is often used for male mammals dressed like this? So there's an acronym to refer to male mammals who dress like this. Does anybody know this acronym? And when the answer comes up, see if anyone got it correct. 4 correct answers. It is a mammal. And mammal stands for middle-aged man in lycra, or middle-aged men in lycra. And I think it's these guys who want to get fit in their middle age and start to put on their lycra. I could be classed in that group when I get on a bike as well. So anyway, well done to 4 of you there. Sophie, Kitty, Richard getting that correct. Who was the 5th? Clodicay also getting that correct. Well done. The final question in this round. Which of the following is the smallest known mammal? And meaning that it weighs the least. Is it the American shrew mole? Is it the Balochistan pygmy geroba. Is it the bumblebee bat, the mouse lemur, or the pygmy possum? I think we can all agree that they're all extremely cute. But which is the smallest? 4 correct answers. It is the bumblebee bat. I think the Balochistan pygmy geroba became famous a few years ago on the internet when it was walking or something. But yeah, the bumblebee bat is the smallest. Absolutely tiny little things. Lone Wolf has got that correct. Who else got that correct? Zara and Esther and Don Askvice all getting that correct. So that's closed things up a little bit at the top. Lone Wolf a few hundred points behind Sophie Chew. Sophie Chew still leading. Alice Chew in 3rd, Kitty Chew in 4th, Richard Chew in 5th, Hocken Scandinavian Leather in 6th, Harmonia from Scandinavian Leather in 7th, Das Dark One in 8th place, Zara in 9th place, and Esther in 10th place. All the last 5 places being filled by Scandinavian Leather. So a lot of leather going around here. I think we're all pleased to see that. Round 4, as normal, is going to be the rapid fire round. It's called Animal Parts. All questions will either be multiple choice or true or false, so you'll have nothing to type, you just need to choose. We used to have 15 seconds for questions, but we're only going to have 8 seconds tonight. So we're just trying to shorten the time to make it a little bit more exciting, let's say. And instead of 5 questions, there'll be 10 questions. We still don't know what Fimpen is. Somebody will hopefully let us know. Yay, says Kitty Chew. Yes, well done, Kitty. These questions are quite stalkery. I don't know quite what that means, Alice. Maybe you can help me understand. I'm a bit disappointed in Cortex. Maybe Harmonia, I probably agree with you there, but I think it's because there's multiple cortexes in the brain. So that's the only reason I didn't put Cortex there. What do you drive? Really, Das Dark One, I drive a car. So let's move on with round 4. It's going to be fast firing, rapid firing. If anyone knows what Fimpen means, let us know. Question 1. 8 seconds, guys. 8 seconds. Which animal is this? Is it an orca whale, a penguin, a panda, or a zebra? All answers coming in. It was a zebra. 12 correct answers. The other thing about round 4, we'll only show the answers at the end of the round. Which animal is this? Is it a giraffe, a horse, an okapi, or a zebra? Thirteen correct answers. It was a horse. Rather a spotty horse. Which animal is this? Look at your phone. Or look at the screen here. Is it an alligator? Is it a crocodile, a hippopotamus, or a warthog? 11 correct answers. It was an alligator. Distinctive from a crocodile, slightly, not a lot, but it is. I think it's the shape of the nose. So which animal is this? Is this a kangaroo, koala, panda, wallaby? $11 correct answers. That was a wallaby. Some of you going for kangaroo. Which animal is this? Is this a jaguar, a leopard, a cheetah, or a puma? Four correct answers. It was a jaguar. So So which animal is this? Take a good look at your phone. Is it a condor, a falcon, a hawk, or an owl? It was a falcon. A hawk is more brown, and this falcon has this grey colour and is quite a bit smaller, apparently. So which animal is this? Is this a brown bear, a grizzly bear, a raccoon, or a squirrel? Time's up. 17 correct answers. Of course it was a raccoon. Everyone's got that one right. Which animal is this? Is this a bat, an elephant, a platypus, or a rhinoceros? Big split there. It was a bat. It was the wing of a bat. Only 4 correct answers. And now, question 9 of 10. What animal is this? Is it an antelope, a caribou, a deer, or a moose? Only 2 correct answers. It was a caribou. And which animal is this? Just 8 seconds. Is it an ant, a hornet, a hummingbird wasp, or just your regular wasp? It is a hornet. 9 correct answers there. So you haven't seen the scores, so let's have a look if that's done anything to the top of the leaderboard. Who was winner in that round? Kitty Chew getting 5,900 points there. Very good score. Kitty Chew really beating out everyone else. Also very good scores, over 5,000 for Sophie and for Alice Chew. Marty from Team Ruffle, I think, with the 4th highest score. And 5th highest is probably here, Goats in a Boat, up to 7th now. Really, Goats in a Boat making a big difference there. Let's move on to round 5. Round 5 is films. Eagle vs Hulk, common. Neocortex, cortex. I don't know what Eagle versus Hawk means. Maybe it was Falcon versus Hawk in the sci-fi or fantasy. Exactly. They're all the same. It's like Eagle versus Hawk. God. Okay. So sci-fi or fantasy. Helvete Fimpen. This is now Scandinavian, I think. So Helvete, doesn't it mean something like isn't Helvete something? It's something in Swedish like something like hell or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna have to Google Fimpum after the quiz, unless anyone can let us know. Favorite film? I wouldn't like to say, probably Coen Brothers films. I like them. We got another question here. Which is second favorite jam? Raspberry. Okay, films. We're going to kick off. Let me just bring in a cover. And
Oh, you're gonna die. That's bull S-H-I-T, that is. She's not even a real witch.
You're so sure. Why don't you go in and get that eye? I heard she keeps it in a box on that table. Are you too scared?
I'll go in right now and get that eye.
Then do it.
Fine, I will.
Fine, you do it.
Fine, I'm doing it.
Edward, don't. She'll make soap out of you. That's what she does. She makes soap out of people.
okay, were you watching carefully? You need to name that film you've just seen, guys. 13 answers in so far. Just 5 seconds left. What's everyone thinking of the shorter time to answer questions this week? Is it good or bad? 6 correct answers. It was big fish. Well done to 6 of you there. How's that looking at the top? Håkon, Esther, Harmonia, Zara, Hans, that's dark one. All getting points there. Let me bring in my top cover, mute the music, and let's move on to the next clip.
Have you got somewhere to stay?
Ignore the
What's
subtitles.
I've got a spare room in my house. I'm looking for a lodge, but you can have it if you want until I find someone. It'd just be temporary. It's up to you.
Okay, so were you all watching carefully? Again, you've got to name that film. Did you recognize it? Has anybody seen it? If you don't know, it's a typing answer, so just guess. Got a lot of answers coming in. Or sixes, 6 at least, 9, 10. Just 5 seconds left. Come on guys, get those answers in. What did we get? Did anyone get it correct? No one got it. It was a film called Mammal. Oh well, so no points there. There are lots of different answers. No points for anyone though. Let's move on to the next film.
One day, as he was playing golf, he thought that it is more difficult to pretend that you do have feelings when you don't, than to pretend you don't have feelings when you do. He also thought that he liked her accent, and he'd always preferred women with short hair. So he decided that she was the one. During the hunt, he would follow her, and as soon as she shot a loner, he would say to her, "I wish we had real guns instead of these silly tranquilizer ones." Why?
Okay, were you watching carefully, guys? And do you know what film you were just watching? Quite a few more answers coming in this time. Seems a little bit more well known than Mammal. I've got to say, I've not seen Mammal. "11 correct answers. It was The Lobster. Very well done. What's happened at the top here? Lots of very fast answers. Okay. Sophie Chew still in the lead. Kitty Chew still in second. Very, very close up there. Let me cover the top, mute the music, and let's watch another film.
You got a light, buddy?
Yeah, sure, kid. There you go.
And your wallet.
Nick, give him your wallet.
What for?
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Classic. So guys, were you watching carefully, and do you know what that film was? What did you go for? 16 correct answers. Somebody's misspelt Dundee. Missing a D, so I'm sorry for whoever that was. This is obviously a bit of an easier one, it seems. A lot more correct answers. Was anybody extremely quick? Very quick answer from Alice Chew. Also from Lone Wolf, a very quick answer. Okay guys, we watching carefully. The final question of round 5 is name that film. Just getting the 20 seconds now for the regular questions. 15 answers in so far. "13 correct answers. It was Groundhog Day. Kitty Chew has now taken the lead, overtaking Sophie Chew. Less than 100 points in it though. Lone Wolf also moving up, I think there, just overtaking Richard Chew. A very strong performance from Family Chew again. Lone Wolf again, very strong. But Scandinavian Leather really making a big impression this week as well. That's the end of round 5. What have we got next? So here's the question. Let me open submissions. Tell me, what are you drinking, people? I already told you, and you were asking me about my apricot brandy. Shame, shame, shame. Blackberry whiskey, delicious. Everything, maybe delicious, maybe not. Melted Lindor Chuckies. Sounds horrific, but maybe tasty as well. Wino, Voda, Wasser, H2O, tea, summer holiday juice. That sounds also rather delicious. Slivo, I think it's some kind of plum brandy. Mother's milk, you typical mammal. You baby mammal, whoever said that. And what else have we got? Yorkshire tea, like tea used to be. I don't know quite what that means. The next round is going to be cats and dogs. So the final round this week, yeah, cats and dogs. Are you ready? Do you know much about cats and dogs? Let's have a look and see what we got. First question. A single pair of cats and their kittens can produce how many kittens in just 7 years? Is it 120,000, 220,000, 320,000 or 420,000 kittens? So that's 2 cats reproducing over the space of 7 years, unabated, and then mating with each other. How many kittens is that? The correct answer is 420,000 kittens. So it'd be quite a lot to take care of. So it's just maybe if you've got a cat and you don't want to have 420,000 kittens, maybe get that cat spayed. Quite shockingly scary, that one. What's happened at the top? Kitty Chew, Sophie Chew, Alice Chew, Rich Chew, all getting that correct. I think they were the only correct answers. The next question is, which one of these is not a breed of dog? Is it Oggy, a Burman, a Blue Lacy, a Kuvash? Which one of these is not a breed of dog? Time's up, people, and the correct answer was Burman. Burman is a breed of cat. The others are all breeds of dogs. 4 correct answers there. Lone Wolf with the correct answer, Hocken with the correct answer, Das Dark One. Das Dark One seems rather asking a lot of questions tonight. I like that. Maybe sometimes a little less appropriate, but that's okay, I guess. And Bobas Kotka as well with the correct answer. So let's move on to the third question in this final round. True or false, all kittens are born with blue eyes? 20 seconds here to answer the question. Is that true? Do they have blue eyes? Or do they have brown eyes? Or do they have green eyes? What eyes do they have? So yep, it's true. All kittens are born with blue eyes, but I think after about 2 weeks, their eyes change to whatever the natural colour is for that cat. 12 correct answers. Top 3 players, top 4, 5 players all getting that correct. Alice Chew slightly faster than everyone else. But I'll move on to the next. Oh, we got 2 more questions in this round. Which one of these is not a breed of cat? The Barbet, the Maine Coon, the Munchkin, and the Bombay. So if you know your cats, you'll do well here. It was the Barbet. The Barbet is actually a breed of dog. So well done to 6 of you there. Lone Wolf with the correct answer there. Hocken, Hans, and Goats in a Boat, and Kitty Hawks from Team Ruffle, all with correct answers there, and Clodagh K from Team Ruffle as well. Final question in round 6. It's the final question, but there'll be one more points question after this. Humans have about 5 million sense receptors, or the olfactory cells, in their noses. Approximately how many does a bloodhound have? Is it 130 million, 330 million, 430 million, or 230 million? Six correct answers. It is 230 million. I think it's like 40 times more than a human, approximately. Quite a lot of olfactory cells. Kitty Chew with the correct answer there, and Alice Chew as well. Richard Chew also with the correct answer, and Hocken from Scandinavian Leather. Hocken now up into 6th place. Very successful week now for Scandinavian Leather, and Marty Ruffle also in the top 10. The Goats in a Boat just slipping out there, but there is still one more bonus question coming up. But first, before we go to the bonus question, which there are points available for, let me know which was your favourite round tonight. Which did you enjoy? People seem to like those animal parts. Cats and dogs, animal films, rapid fire, really successful and enjoyable tonight. Did you also enjoy those quick questions? So we have 19 answers in. It looks like everyone's answered, so I'll move on. So yeah, thanks for that feedback, guys. Can't see my mouse at all. These hearts making me a little bit epileptic almost. I'm just going to have a quick look at these questions just to see if there's anything. Which animal part is my favourite? It has to be the nose. Who let the dogs out this evening? My wife did. Great quiz, thanks Alf. Thanks as well Alice, and thanks to everyone for attending. Don't go anywhere yet because we've still got a couple more questions, and here's the last one for points. So it's the final question where you can improve your score and maybe your position and get league points. What species of animal has the most powerful bite? So that's any living animal on the planet now. If you know which animal that is, type your answer in now and you can get some bonus points and maybe move up a position, or if you get it wrong you might move down a position. There's 10 correct answers. It is the crocodile. It's not the hippopotamus or the ceotodile or the spider. or some other answers. It is the crocodile with about, I think it's like 3,000 psi or something insane. It could certainly open a tin can and a lot more. We'll have the scores after this. So this is where I want you guys to give me feedback and what ideas you might have to improve Stay at Home Quiz. Are you able to put in answers here? Is anybody able to type? Maybe let me know in the questions or something if anybody's able to type. Maybe, oh yeah, here we go, we've got some answers coming in here. Here we go. More questions, longer, 50 questions, we love it. Easier, at least 60. I don't think it needs it. Somebody doesn't think more questions, I guess. Longer limit for questions. Maybe. Any more questions about books? More questions for kids? More 8-bit music? Oh yeah. Maybe next week. Questions teens will know. What else have we got? I love the new layout. I love this thing with the way it's a word cloud and moves about, but it's pretty hard to figure it out. Yeah, more questions, longer. Yeah, it just takes, yeah, the longer it is, the more questions it is, and the more it takes longer to write it, especially 80s music. Loving the quizzes. Medal for Alf. Thank you very much, that's very nice of you. Any more questions? Let me just have a look at what somebody's writing here. So Magnus, whoever that is, Martin, I'm not actually going to admit, I'm wondering if I should read this out because it's some Scandinavian language, I think, and I don't want to read it out in case it's something rude. So I don't want to get myself in trouble there. But there we go. Klar Gusno. Fine. More hair on your head? Cheeky. If the only way I can do that is basically by wearing a wig. Somebody says W, easier. Okay. Questions about Fimpen. I'll do my best. Pop culture questions. Hidden picture rounds. That's interesting. Ah, like where it reveals. Yeah. Interesting. The functionality is not in this quiz, so it's hard to do. Ha ha ha. Come on, Tahan. Wig is okay. Thank you, Dastark1. If you feel free to send me a wig, just get in contact on Facebook, and yeah, I'll send you an address. And if you send me a wig, I will most certainly wear it. You're doing a great job. Okay, guys, listen. I'm going to move on to the next slide. Next week is going to be a Halloween special, and you get to choose a round that's going to be there. Do you want a round about fancy dress? Oops, I've missed the... I've lost the other categories now. Yep, pumpkins, ghosts. What was the other one? Is there a zombies? I can't remember what the fourth one was. It wasn't quick enough, just that little bit slow. Fancy dress seems to be a popular one here. Pumpkins in second place, ghosts. What was the fourth category? Okay, submission is closed. 15 people choosing. It looks like we're going to have a round on fancy dress next week, guys. So, oh, we got a question here. Great quiz, I'll see you next week. Thanks, Kitty. Final scores coming up now, guys. Are you ready? Let's go. The winner tonight, first time, is Kitty Chu with 18,561 points. Second place is Alice Chu with 18,344 points. And in third place, Sophie Chu with 17,844 points. 4th place, Lone Wolf. 5th place, Richard Chew. Let me turn that down, that's far too loud. Let me turn it down quite a bit. 6th place, Hocken from Scandinavian Leather. 7th, Hans from Scandinavian Leather. 8th, Esther from Scandinavian Leather. 9th is Zara from Scandinavian Leather. And 10th is Kitty Hawks from Team Ruffle. Overtaking Marty Ruffle right at the end there. That's maybe bittersweet. Anyway, big congratulations to Kitty Chew. And thanks everyone for coming to join and for playing. Please don't forget to like our Facebook page and this video if you enjoyed the quiz. Don't forget to comment on our Facebook posts and on this YouTube video. Share this video and our Facebook post. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you are able to, make a donation on our website, StayAtHomeQuiz.com. But most of all, really thanks everyone for turning up and playing. It's been great. Have a great week, and see you next week for the Halloween special. Laters.